we're almost done for the day. So.
At least it isn't like 6 parts long.
It is not 6 parts long. It is now just the 3 parts long.
I'm still cracking up that last week we were just like, you know what? We give up.
To be quite honest, yeah, we did just thoroughly give up, so...
Yeah, it was not fun.
It was not a good time.
Yeah, at some point, you just get to a point where you're just like, you know what? That's just enough.
Sorry, my apologies, everyone. Okay, so where we are at is...
Romantic powder scooping.
Yes, romantic powder scooping. And Ebony's just gone like, oh, if you guys want a less spooky date idea, let's go find a book warehouse so I don't have to be in finance anymore.
Please.
And Yusuf kind of looks at you like, wait, what? Say that again? We didn't discuss this before coming in the hole.
It was like,
wait, you're in finance?
Oh, shit, oh, yeah, okay. Well, basically, a couple of books went missing from the library.
Yeah, no, it's a bit more than a couple. It's a sizable amount of books that have disappeared.
Okay, it's a sizable amount of books.
Yeah.
And we were worried that they might be bad books, so we were looking into the boxes in reception. Hattie caught us, snitched on us, essentially.
Yeah,
and
yeah. She did kind of snitch on us.
Yeah.
She was like, oh, my Hattie impression is terrible, but like, she was like, oh, yeah. She's like, oh, I have to tell your boss, yeah. And then she did. And then Cyril was like coming down, and then I was like, oh, I can't lose this job. I'll die if I lose this job. And then Ebony was like, okay, run. Okay. You know.
Wait, sorry, just to check. Is that hyperbole, I'll die if I lose my job, or literally you'll die if... Because that wouldn't be the strangest thing that I've heard.
It sounded literal.
This hour.
Sorry?
Care to elaborate?
We had this discussion earlier, Angie, and I trusted you that it was just us. And we kind of sat down, and you were like, oh, you know, I'll tell you my weird thing that involved the other 4 people here. And I was like, cool. I'll maybe tell you my weird thing that happened. But now you've broken that trust.
We're kind of in this weird little cavern beneath the Institute. All levels of weird are weird.
But there's a level of trust. It's broken.
You didn't tell me anything.
I was going to. Now I don't want to tell you anything at all.
Oh my god, okay. I saved your ass.
Wait, I'm sorry. Can we go back to the dying thing? That was a bit.
Yeah, this is concerning. We prefer you not.
A bit what do you mean?
It was a joke, and I took it too far. It was a joke, and I took it too far.
So you're not.
Oh, anyway, I sent
up just to call them. Can I roll size someone up on that?
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
Rose is not happy.
Yeah.
She's just
Ebony is also not happy.
She's just like staring at him, just like, what?
What's that plus? I've not got the card for it here.
I'm pretty sure it's plus whatever it is when I look it up.
I think it's plus sharp.
It is plus sharp.
In which case that's a 9.
On a 9!
Wait, hang on, no, that's a 10, I just can't do maths.
On a 10, you get a good read on someone, including getting a sense of someone's mood, attributes, and can determine how truthful they are being. You get the sense that Yusuf is kind of like trying to backpedal a bit. And you also, the way he's like responding to Ebony, you realize that he's done this with Ebony earlier today already. And Ebony is just like, yeah, sure, I guess I'll cover for him as well this time. Lying little twat, you know? That's kind of the mood that Ebony is like giving off with her, like, yeah, no, yeah, he's lying, sure, yeah, no, he's like, this happened earlier. But you do know that he's not. He's kind of like, there are half-truths in there are full truths in there, and there are some absolute fucking lies. Mostly, the biggest lie is him lying about joking about it, because that was not a joke.
I thought, Angie's gonna like look at him and go, okay, so I'm not saying that like it wasn't a joke, but if hypothetically it wasn't a joke, and there's something we could do about it or do to help about it, then I think it would be kind of a dick move not to tell us.
First rule of this, if we are, I can't get fired. That's where we're going with this. If I get fired, I'm pretty
saved
sure
your
I could
ass,
die.
and this is how you treat me.
Well,
Wow.
I was gonna tell you separately, but I guess since we're just spilling everything in this cavern with one person that I went on one date with, one person that I've worked with for like 8 months, and 2 people I didn't know really existed until this really started. I mean, yeah, I knew you existed, but like we didn't talk at all until like maybe about last week or the week before.
Like, I harbored you in the archives.
You did, and I am very grateful for that.
I'm
So you
also
wanna tell us the
not
truth?
trying to get you to spill all. I'm just trying to get you to maybe tell
Oh yeah,
said
no.
person you went on one date with,
I completely.
and the person you're friends with, if there's anything we can do to help.
Okay, and Yusuf kind of is folding his arms and is starting to get really standoffish now. And he's kind of like walking away from you all. And he's like, well, first thing, and he's kind of facing the wall as he's saying it. He's like, first thing, I can't get fired, because if I get fired, bad things will happen. I'm at this job for a reason. This job helps me keep things under control. In a weird way, I need to work here because when I did my interview, I was promised that bad things would stop happening if I was working here. And now bad things are still happening. So I think that was a lie.
Can I take a step forward?
Yes.
Can I put the pipe on the wall?
Yes.
Rosa's gonna approach it very slowly, and like her arms kind of lifting a little bit, so that if he wanted to step back, he absolutely could, and that it couldn't have each other. And just if he allows it, give him just like put her arms up and around and give him a hug.
Like from behind?
No, she'll turn him. She'll like tap him on the shoulder. Turn him
Okay,
around.
yeah, he kind of like shuffles around. He's still kind of like got his arms like folded, and he's like kind of just like looking directly down, and he just kind of like shuffles forward a bit, like kind of rests his head on your shoulder.
Okay. Yeah, she doesn't like say anything. Just kind of lets it happen, and then like if whenever it at some sort of point, probably just turns around and is like, "We care about you, all 4 of us. I know that, some of us don't know you as well as others, and I mean, I don't know you certainly as well as Ebony, but we care about you, and that's just all we're trying to say. And if you ever wanted to talk about this stuff, and if you ever needed help with it, of course, but you don't have to tell us anything that you don't want to."
Yeah, I did kind of promise Ebony that I would tell her at some point. She is kind of worried. And I did promise Angie a half explanation as to why I'm used to hiding in cupboards. So that might be another one we need to unpack separately. Francis, I didn't promise you anything, so you're not getting anything. And Rose, I
That's
don't know how much you want to know.
As much as you would want to tell me.
Okay. Can we do this later? Can we do this later?
Yeah, let's just carry on. And well, why did we get into this conversation again? I was telling you why I was in finance.
We were saying why we're looking for the books that aren't there and why I didn't help you with them, because I can't get fired for, you know.
But apparently neither can I, because
What?
Cyril said a weird thing.
So you can't get fired either?
I don't know. Cyril said he didn't have the power to do that, but he apparently has the power to put me in a department that I'm completely unqualified to be in. So, yeah.
Isn't he your boss?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's my boss.
How come he can't fire you?
I don't know, academic bullshit?
I guess.
I honestly, I haven't been trying to get myself in a position where Cyril would fire me for the sole fact that I don't really want to get fired.
But yeah, he said something that was like he couldn't fire me, so this was the best he was gonna get. And yeah, that hurt. But yeah. So I am relegated to finance for the foreseeable future.
Library's gonna suck without you there. I'm gonna have Annette for company.
I know it sucks.
And Cyril.
I mean, she made me a really nice hat that one time.
Yeah, but like, Gladys is nice, but she's just nice. I like, library's been kind of shit, and then you came and it was like kind of less shit, but it was still kind of shit. Not gonna lie. Didn't expect to be put in library when I applied.
It can't be worse than finance.
I think that's true, but I also think that, like, when I had my interview, I was kind of just put in a department that needed staff.
What were you expecting? Where did you want to go?
I don't know. I didn't really... I don't know, but I didn't expect it to be the library. Not that the library is bad, but
no, it's not.
You don't really do much there. It's kind of there.
Well, I mean, it's books. Fine. Most of the books do the stuff for us.
Yeah, that is true. Oh, do you think we could find one of the, like... He's still, like, kind of, like, mumbling in... He's, like, talking into the ground still. His head is still on Rose's shoulder. Like, he's not moving. He's just, kind of, like, talking into the ground. Like, do you think we could find, like, a self-categorizing book? Do you think that there's a good magic book out there?
A self-categorizing book.
It will just put itself away for us.
Yeah, and, like, I hope that exists.
Like, what if it checked itself out as well? We didn't have to use the stupid stamper and change the date every day.
Yeah,
you guys know how, like,
that'd be pretty neat.
Do you guys know how awful it is to have to remember what day it is every day? And then, like, actually remember to, like, pull out the little cork things and put them back?
This is why I told you to get a calendar.
I don't need a calendar. We have one in a staff room somewhere.
It's like from 2 years ago.
It works.
What day is it?
Monday.
Shit, you actually got that right. Never mind.
Because I was like, I wasn't expecting work to be Monday mornings to be like this.
Point, yeah.
We did just have a weekend.
Yeah, we did.
What date is it?
A date.
Is it nice?
That works.
It's my job to change those stampers, and I didn't do it this morning, so I don't know. There are some things on those stampers which say the 31st of February. That date's not real.
Huh?
Okay, last February, I did forget how many days are in February. February is a month. So I just kind of kept adding numbers till Cyril was like, why did someone take this book out on the 32nd of February? And I was like, I don't know.
No months have a 32nd, let alone February.
Yeah, I forgot. And then Cyril was like, "Did you mean, the 3rd of Did you mean the 3rd of March?" And I was like, "It's already March. Cool."
Ebony's just gonna walk over, like half crying, half laughing, and give them both a hug. God, you're a fucking idiot.
I think that's on the library for having a number 32 sticker for their date stickers.
So the reason we have those stickers.
It works like a separate kind of roller thing.
Yeah. So like you have.
So it's got the 2 for 22.
It's got like the 2 for 22. So I was like, okay, cool. It's the 32nd of February.
Yeah. Technically, could have gone up to 39.
Yeah.
So, I mean, could have been worse.
Is there absolutely any chance we could have this conversation walking down the corridor?
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, and Yusuf is gonna pull his head off you like, I should not have been doing that for that long.
Rose is very pink and she's very secretly happy with it. She's fine.
This was like, I'm going to walk with Angie.
Okay.
At the way we were walking before. So I will walk in front of Angie.
Right. Cool. So, me, you.
Yes.
Forward. Now.
Forward. Yes. Good. And off you go down the hallway that widens out. And I'm gonna put a pin in that. Because it is getting cool.
I love how we spent half the episode just fucking bickering.
Yeah, just bickering.
That's what we do best.
It's true.
Yeah.
We are a bickering bunch.
Congratulations, you've unlocked stage 1 of Yusuf's story.
Yeah. And he got a little cuddle.
Yeah. It's one of those the Yusuf will remember that moment.
Yeah.
No, I love the fact that he's just changing numbers on the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, he's stupid. He's so dumb. I screwed this up. Maybe I should not just make it worse.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Ebony's just like, you small baby, you small child. I love you so much.
Right, before we
He's
all
just
say
the
our
textbook himbo. I love him.
He is. He's a very good one. End of session experience. Did you conclude the current mystery?
No.
No.
Not at all.
Did you save someone from certain death or worse?
Angie, probably.